stick around. We're just warming up, baby. Is everybody in the groove? Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby. Is everybody in the groove? Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby. Is everybody in the groove? Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby.
Hey folks, back at it again, Final Fantasy V. Checking out Karnak. First things first. Wait, locked? Wait, what? Those crackpots from the Library of the Ancients have been saying we should stop using the crystal. They've gotten so bothersome, the Queen built a wall to shut them out. Obviously that means you can't get to the library anymore. Alright. This is Karnak, a town made prosperous by the fire crystal. Okay, well that's, at least I can buy stuff. Let's see, mythical knight, mythical swords. I got mythical swords. That happened last time. Yeah. We got a frost rod, which seems good. No one uses a hammer. Flail. Oh, you like a flail? You there, don't move. Wait, what? There they are. What? You're in league with the monsters. We saw you all crawl from the meteorite. Don't try to deny it. Alright. Okay. Well. Well, at least I can give him a flail. Can you hear me, buddy? No? Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Old man. Oh, horse feathers. Huh? My great escape, and now it's another cell. And that was the last of my explosives, too. Nuts! Aight. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, what can you do? Well, you think that's funny, don't you? Stupid kids. No. Doesn't matter. The name's Sid. Yes, got a Sid. What? The same Professor Sid who made the terrible machines to amplify the crystals? Forgive me, that was rude. No, you don't have to apologize. It's true. After all, I'm to blame for everything. One day, many years ago, I found a faded old tome in the Library of the Ancients. It is said that thousands of years ago, the crystals held much more power than they do now. So I studied the crystals at Tycoon, Waltz, and Karnak, and built machines to enhance them, but I was wrong. Increasing their power output only caused them to shatter. Oh, it's all my fault. But why are you locked up? I was too late to save the crystals in Tycoon and Waltz. Figured I could at least save the one here in Karnak. But when I tried to switch off the machine, they threw me in here. Sounds like we're on the same team, you and us. You're here to protect the crystal? Yep, we were asked to by this. What? But that's a crystal shard. Who are you people? Chancellor, this is terrible, terrible. Professor Sid. What's happened? You were right all along. The crystal's cracked. What? I turned off the amplifier, but the crystal's power only... The crystal's power outlet has only increased. The fire-powered ship. Yes, what about it? Most likely the fire-powered ship is leeching the power from the crystal. Professor, please, we cannot do this alone. You have to help us. But I'll need my team. These folks to lend a hand. What? They're seen coming out of the meteorite. They're in cahoots with that werewolf. They can't help. Guess I can't either. All right, Professor. You're willing to help me, right? I mean, yes, that's kind of what we're here for. I'll go ahead to the fire-powered ship. It's not exactly a safe place to be. You get ready and meet me there. I'll be waiting. All right. Oh, I see. They've got fire in all the places I don't want them to be fires. Okay. That must mean something eventually. Yike! Can't get near the crystal, not with all the flames blocking the way. Yeah. There's a crack in the crystal and the flames are shooting out of it. Oh, hence why there's all these flames. Okay. We tried turning off the machine before the crystal cracked, but the crystal chamber is deep beneath the pestle. Yeah. The fire-powered ship can sail even when there's no wind. Uh-huh. We figured out how to use the power of the fire crystal to drive our engines. Yeah. Rumor has it there are crystals in Tycoon and walls shattered. Yeah, it sure is. Crystal's cracked and there's a werewolf on the loose. Geez, what's next? Captain, hang in there. A black shadow. Gack. I'm glad Gack's doing better lately. Werewolf that came out of the meteorites trying to get to the crystal. Karnax has prospered because of the crystal. Is this the end of our kingdom? Probably. Were you too light with crystal? Yes. The queen is missing. Oh no. Chancellor, Professor Sid is waiting at the firepower ship. Oh, where could the queen have gone at a time like this? That's a good question. Yeah, I'll go right... Nope. Werewolf! Don't let him in! Ow! We scared him off using some of Professor Sid's explosives, but he'll be back. You can count on it. Alright, well, back. Because I want my stuff. What can I do you for? Yeah, give me them spells. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Alright. The prices have gone up. I'm doing stuff too when little live, so that's not. Alright. Optimal! Any more weapons? Awesome. Professor Sid's a guy. He's a genius. Well, yes, he is. Unfortunately. Monster who tried to attack the town, he got small favors, huh? I guess that's true. A werewolf popped out of the meteorite. I wonder if he really is a bad guy like people are saying. I don't know now. Jay here, they got Professor Sid locked up in the castle dungeon. Well, they did. I'm an adventurer from Jakol. The road south to the Library of Ancients is blocked, so I can't get home. Weapons and armor for Jakol are known for their outstanding strength. Good to know. These old bones sure do love a roaring fire. I hear that. Well, I don't actually hear that. I actually really like the cold. But eventually, once I get older, and I'll probably, like the fire more. I saw this weird old guy get taken away by the guards. That was Sid guy. Alright, let's get going on the piano. Yeah! Piano skill leveled up. Let's see, what else? All this magma just chilling out. The Library of the Ancients is to the south of here. Professor Sid's supposed to be from that area. Cool. Let's go down over here. You ever heard of a monster called Crew Dust? Once it's alone, it'll use Flash on you. Look out! Oh, they took Flash out of Final Fantasy 14, though. All this fire just everywhere. Alright. I got all the weapons, got all the armor, got all the magic spells. Ooh, I wonder if there was anything besides. Nope. Nope. I see there's these things. Can I get up there? Or are those all just looks? This could be just looks, I think. Yep. Okay. Alright. Look who it is. That's right, I'm playing the not nominated or anything Game of the War Final Fantasy V Pixel Remasters. I am close to the Global Library. Or the Library of the Ancients. Took you long enough. I know, but I still had to go buy stuff, Sid. Jeez. Just as I suspected, the ship's engine is what's draining the crystal's power. The engine? Yes, if the engine isn't stopped, and quickly the fire crystal will shatter. Will you go turn off? I mean, sure. This door leads inside the ship, but it'll be tough going from here on. The ship's been overrun with monsters. Good luck. We're counting on you. Understood. I want to talk to that soldier guy. Shut off the engine. All up to you. What's up? What do you got to say? If you don't do something quickly, the crystal's done for. Yeah, all right. I think we'll. Oh, there's more guys to talk to. There are monsters inside the ship. There are elevators inside the fire-powered ship. You operate them with the red switches. Okay. Gotta stop that engine. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, no, not a... I don't get a new world map? Okay. Anything cool? No? Okay. Let me a little after librarian in last game. Okay, well, we're gonna find. Well, I am committed I am in it to win it. We're gonna make this happen. Brew Dust. Summon Shiva. Whoosh. Yeah. Cottage. Oh shoot, that's like 10 but better. A defeater? I hardly knew her. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh shit. Don't got a motor trap. You alright there, Carbuncle? What you didn't see was that my cat, my Lady Grace, totally just almost fell off a cat tree. Oh, nope, that's an elevator. Don't want to do that yet. Still looking around. It's floating. Oosh. Did not mean to do that, but that's fine. Did I need a Libra? Your electronics is probably actually weak to thunder. But she will still do it. You're gonna go up. You got stuff going on up here. Yeah, in the rafters. Alright. We're gonna have you attack Blizzard. Summon Shiva and go. Alright, mastered summon 1. Elixir, heck yeah! Let's go! Oh, wait, oh, Galuf is still casting Libra, huh? Did not mean to do that. It's fine, though. Alright. Elixir, so was on. I was thinking about it. Yeah, well, Elixir. Play me some of them musics. Oh, I see. I want to. Can't cast gravity yet because on time magics I'm still. There we go. What if I go down? Oh, a defeater and another poltergeist. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Is that gonna work? My plan just sheave everything to death. The plan has failed. Another elixir. Oh. I will be right back, y'all. Alright, I am back. So, full disclosure, I did do the thing, or I did before I started streaming, called my doctor's office, like, you know, I should, to get a new medication filled. However, apparently my transcribed voicemail was very bad. Did not translate very well one bit. And so the nurse had to call me back and go like, all right, what did you say? And had to re-explain the whole situation where I am on one shot for diabetes and they want me on a new shot for diabetes. But my pharmacy kept giving me really weird numbers of the original shot. So what ended up happening was, like for the one shot I was having, it's called Trulicity. I was supposed to take a shot every week. Well, sometimes I'd pay the same amount every time, but they would give me different amount of boxes of them. There's usually 4 shots in a box. And like sometimes I'd pay the amount, they give me 1 box. Another time I paid an amount, they gave me 2 boxes. Another time, another box, then 2 boxes. Then next thing I know, the last time I got it, they gave me 3 boxes. It was so weird. Anyways, I had a bunch of extra Trulicity shots. So when my doctor was like, well, let's take you off that one and let's put you on this one. And I'm like, they're not insulin shots. It is, it's to help manage the diabetes so that I should not have to take insulin shots. I'm not there yet. In fact, if I can lose some more weight, I actually may not even have to take shots ever at all, which is the goal. But anywho, she decided that the Trulicity wasn't having enough of an effect because it's also supposed to have, as a side effect, it's supposed to be somewhat of an appetite suppressant, or it'll make you feel fuller faster. And so she wants to try a different drug to see if that one will do the job more. But I think I'm pretty sure I'm type 2. Type 1 is the one where your body just ain't producing insulin, period. And so they got to take shots no matter what you do. Whereas type 2, which is what I have, which is because I'm a very, very big boy. And so it can eventually get to the same thing where my body just ain't producing enough insulin where I'll have to take shots. But we're trying to get me down from that ledge before I have to. But I had all this extra Trulicity. And so what we decided she wanted me to do was she wanted to double up on my Trulicity shots, run those out since I already had them, and then we'll put me on the new stuff. And just me explaining, hey, I have finally taken all the Trulicity, now I need the new stuff. So the nurse had to call me back, and I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't be trying to talk on the phone with my nurse while on stream. That seems like that could be bad HIPAA violations for her and my doctor, and I really like my doctor and my nurse, so I BRB'd. And there's a chance that she might call again, and I might BRB again. But yeah, that is what's going on. So, Abby, I called my doctor. Also, Anna, hey, in case you just are tuning in, I called the doctor. Wait, is that it, though? Am I taking another elevator down? I think so. Yes. Yes. That's right. You can now say, you were a good influence at least once. Right, let's see. That takes me... Nope. 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 Okay. Man, thankful. I'm sure glad they had Shiva just hanging around. Oh man, Poltergeist, you suck. Wait, didn't matter though. Alright. I think it'll be here. Okay.
The best way to get a drink out of a Vogon is stick your finger down his throat.
There. Oh no! Shiva, you didn't do... Oh no! My grand auto battle plans fell through. It's another elevator. Go this way. Uh-oh. No! I made a mistake! Uh-oh. Yeah, I would agree if the weather was actually cold down here. What temperature is it right now? It is only 65 degrees. It was yesterday. It was 71 degrees. And I think we're supposed to be, leaving fall, going into winter, and it was freaking 71 degrees yesterday. Bull crap. Telling you. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that just hit me right where I was. Now, it has been rainy as hell. But it's been an incredibly uncomfortably warm sort of deal. Where... Alright, nope. Still gonna summon Shiva. I'm going to have you attack. Uh-oh. So yeah, it's been lots of rain and just really, really warm. And it's just been, generally, it's been all the worst things. Oh, and once again, I'll be right back. back. I've got a new prescription eventually. Those are both those. So let's go down this and see what happens. Oh, I don't know because I actually talked to my doctor. Oh, shoot. Did I accidentally go further ahead than I meant to? Wait. Okay, so I went up. There's this. Oh, moon ring blade. No, no, okay. So anyways, I've got a new prescription for a whole new cool drug that is a whole new shot. That's by the same company that does Trulicity. Just a different drug. And it may... Come on. Come on, camera. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. Alright, let's go this way and see what happens. Alright, cool. Let's go down this hole. Where will you send me? This way! Woo! Thieves' gloves. Neat. What are you? You're an elevator. Oh wait, I think I just dealt with you, didn't I? So anyways, it's one of those things where we have to find out if my pharmacy takes what I am doing and or I'll have to do a weird copay card. So that's fun. Did I just come down you? I am... Yes, okay. Okay, so back down I go. See, that's why I tell folks that I typo when I talk, and I mumble when I type. Oh no, you're just defending, ain't you? Oh, alright, alright. Look, all I'm saying is that Ryan will always be listed twice, and I will never make mistakes. Okay, where does this take me? You're an elevator. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. That makes sense, because I have no reason to cast Shivo, as that's just going to heal half the folks. Where are you going to take me, huh? I think especially because you're... Oh, shoot! When did Bartz die? I am also technically an English major, so I'm actually right there with you. Although, I never did graduate, so... Which has really kicked my butts and abilities to actually find meaningful employment in my city real bad. Oh, so that's where you come from. So what does this one do? Where does this one take me? Oh, take me there. So back I go up here. So I think I am now ready to take the second one? That sounds right. No, Red Mage, why are you curing the... Oh, you heard it, though. Get wrecked, Poltergeist. So there's that. Take that up here, I think. Yep. Well, I will not say how long I tried taking classes. Essentially, when I was in my early 20s, I had no understanding how to actually deal with college and study. I was too smart for my high school, but way too dumb for college without learning how to actually study, which I didn't know how. The stress that happened with, and having lots of gastrointestinal issues. One has spina bifida occulta, which means I got a hole in my spine where I have really bad balance, and I have to use the bathroom a lot, and also have IBS. You put those two things together, it's not a good time. Not a good time at all. So, between not knowing how to actually college, having really bad stomach issues, also I had terrible sleep apnea but didn't realize it yet, I lost my first 4 years was just me constantly going to college, being sick all the time, flunking out, trying it again and repeating that, thinking that, alright, these problems seem like they're solved, let's go. Like, the gastrointestinal stuff started fading away. Cool. The sleep apnea stuff started getting really bad. Then I started getting that sorted. Then the gastrointestinal stuff. It just kept happening. And I lost my ability to get Pell Grants or anything. And so when I finally was able to actually start doing college, I had to pay out of pocket, which means I do not have any student loans to pay for. But I don't make any money, and college is incredibly expensive, so I can't afford to go. So I don't have a degree. I have almost enough credits to probably cobble together a degree, but not enough to actually get the degree. And that was years ago, so who knows how many of those credits are even good anymore. So, and I live in a town that's entirely powered by government contracts. So if you don't have a degree, you ain't getting a job. So, yeah. And I keep applying for things. You know, I'm always trying, but it's just not worked out for me yet. Yeah, that may end up being... I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I have entirely separate issues with dealing with the phones. But... we'll see. We'll see. Alright, what happens if I do this now? That, well, that's... How in the world do I get... We shall see. I finally... How in the world do they want me to do this? Maybe I need to do... Alright, let's try it this way. Possibly, I've now started applying for, like, management jobs, too. Where, like, it might be... I am really just trying to avoid... Alright. So this... So I want to go that way. I can do that. I see. No, that's not what I want. This. Aha. Like, I've really been trying to do, like, especially, like, remote, like, graphic design or social media or that sort of thing, because I already know I'm good at that stuff. I would love to finally find a graphic design job That's what I really want to do. But, you know, a lot of the remote stuff is starting to fade away. And so what ones do exist have been... It's been a thing. Hence why I'm streaming way more. Okay, so... Looks like I'm about to do a boss fight. Queen Karnak! What's she doing here? Meddling dolts, you shall pay for interfering with my revival. What? Liquid flame, huh? Let's just be extra. Hey, you. Oh no, poor doggy. Poor doggy. Uh-oh. It's a lot of... That's no specific weaknesses, but you're living liquid flame. Tell me all this ice stuff that I'm doing is not specifically designed to hurt you? Well, that certainly seemed like it hurt you. Oh no. Galif, you might have just lost it. Alright. That's right. Hurt them for now. Yeah, but you just hit with liquid water. Was this guy, and this is like the same thing, but it's a flame. So. See, do you do anything against this guy? No. Okay. So I really should just defend. Got it. Come on, switch. Does he attack you until... Okay, what? Now you work. Alright. Now you're casting Blaze, and now you're killing folks. Now you're goddamn... Oh my gosh. Okay, you casted Fire. That means you're going to do Tornado. Dadgummit. That hurt you, though? Yes, cool. Oh yeah, man. I was listening to my Christmas playlist on Spotify, and it popped up my Run DMC, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I remember this. So I need to go find the video and post it places. Queen Karnak. I was being controlled by something, a creature of pure evil. It desires to envelop everything in darkness, Your Highness. The crystals, it's not just machines that are destroying them. Something evil is using their power to resurrect itself. Please save the fire crystal. It's in the room just through that pipe. Protect the crystal. Got you. All right. Crystal, there it is. Fire crystal. Yeah, nothing bad will happen to it. We're safe. Thank goodness it's still intact. Galuf? We won't let you touch the crystal, werewolf. Stand down. I am not your enemy. I'm not so sure about that. Galuf, say something. What's wrong? You know me? I can't remember a thing. Who in blazes am I? Uh-oh. You there, what have you done? Sending that much power through the crystal will smash the smithereens. And this makes 3. One more and the seal is broken. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's no good. The switch is busted. Ah! Oh no, poor werewolf, you're getting trapped. Oh no. Werewolf, no! Galuf, I'll hold this back. You 4 must escape. You only have one chance left. Save the Earth Crystal! Uh-oh. Go, once the crystal shatters, the whole room will go up in flames. Get out of here and protect the last crystal with your lives! Werewolf, we have to help him. Uh-oh, fire everywhere. Oh! And Galuf, your only hope. Bye, crystals. Bye, werewolf. We hardly knew ye. Uh-oh. The flames are dying. The fire crystal must have lost its power. Crystal shattered. Where's the werewolf? Probably got trapped in the fire. Couldn't get out. We have to hurry. This castle is held together by the power of the fire crystal. Hold up. Now that the crystal's gone, the castle's going to blow? Exactly, we've got no time to lose. Time until Karnak Castle explodes. 10 minutes. Uh-oh. "10 minutes, but I have time to tint." Monsters! Elixir, yeah. Is there anything in here? No. Monsters! Shuriken, cool. Burn axe and sergeants, oh no! Monsters! More Richard mages. Corgis are awesome. All dogs are awesome, but corgis are especially awesome. My favorite dog type are like Basset Hounds or Beagles, but like corgis and Shiba Inus are very close seconds. You better bring it. Okay. Just consider it brought. You better bring it. I think that could be very cool. And I think, you know, not getting another pet so quickly is a good idea, but still getting a pet is still also a good idea. And I think a corgi would make an excellent pet. We're gonna get out. Man, come on. I mean, black cats are also pretty good. But corgis are also pretty excellent. I'm a big fan of the cats and the dogs. Monsters! And that's a really good, smart plan. I would say after Amazement, you've had a couple of awesome trips. Also, you know, a corgi is... I doubt that you can just hit up a rescue shelter and find a corgi. Like, you're probably going to have to, like, get one from hopefully a reputable breeder. And that's going to be, you know, that ain't going to be cheap either. Right. You know, I don't know if I got every single treasure chest that this has to get, but I've gotten a lot of them. That sounds like a good plan. It really does. Ooh, Asana. That's a good spell. I think that's most everything. If not, then oh well. I only have 2 minutes left. I'm not gonna risk it. This guy. He's no ordinary soldier. Show us your true form. Uh-oh. You wish to know my true identity? I am the famed bounty hunter, Iron Claw. Morph! Well, didn't do much there, Iron Claw, did ya? I mean... Guess we'll see what happens with Hank, huh? Crystals. Yeah, summon them powers. Free jobs. Beastmaster. Geomancer. Ninja. Unlike ninjas. Could just adopt Hank. What's up, y'all? I was just so surprised when the castle just up and exploded. I nearly jumped out of my skin. I mean, yeah, I can see that. The crystals have shattered and darkness has taken over the world. It's worse than a nightmare. Of course, we don't need the crystal, but, you know, prices are going to go up. Professor Machine was what brought the crystal. Unbelievable. Well, not just him. But anyways. Alright, let us... Oh, hey, there's a Chancellor. I guess I should talk to him. The Queen is upstairs, but she's been wounded. Does she know her castle was destroyed? I mean, oh. Alright. The darkness, don't come any closer! Alright. So, what now? The castle blew up. The explosion knocked down the wall, blocking the way to the Library of the Ancients. Okay, well, clearly that's where I want to go. There's Sid. What's up, Sid? If only I never made those infernal machines. Everything. All this is my fault. If it weren't for me. Sid? Professor! Must be tough. But it's not just you. There's an evil dude, probably named, I don't know, Exeth or something? That's, you know, partially at fault here. I mean, it's perfectly, totally cool if you do not want to have kids. Like, for example, I think I would like to be a dad. I would like to have a Basil. I'm the Basil the Third. I'd like to eventually have a Basil 4. But I am not everybody. There are some folks that are, you know, my best bud, you know, Umi and Barry, they love being the awesome uncles. Jerome Chimera, I hate you. I hate you so much. You suck, Jerome Chimera. Go away. Like, okay, no, seriously, go away. Oh my god. You're kind of like... hate drum chimeras. What the hell? Alright. When are you? You're Red Mage level 2. That'll make you a ninja. Why not? Let's see how that goes. Still feeling pretty good about my other jobs. Uh-oh. Nope. I hate you, drone chimeras. So let's just keep going. You're a landmass, you're a landmass. Ah, library. Hello. Oh, they're all over a rush. The basement stack's been overrun by monsters. Mid mentioned something about looking for a book. I haven't seen him since. Mid? That's Professor Sid's grandson, you know. None of us had the faintest idea where Mid's run off to. This is a library of the ancients, an archive of old text. Why, you should be reading right now. I mean, I am reading, but not books. Some books in the basement have been possessed by monsters. Such a shame. Okay, cool. According to one of our texts, long ago the crystals were much more powerful than they are today. After learning that, Professor Sid created machines to increase the power of the crystals to how it once was. And this is the book I'm after. Far to the south to this here is a village of Chakol. They've excavated all sorts of precious items in the ruins there. I feel there's something quite important written down in these pages. 30 years ago, a monster named Byblos appeared near the Wind Shrine. It was eventually sealed away beneath this library. Uh-oh. This is the library's oldest tome. However, half of its page has been lost. We don't really know what it's about. Yeah? Okay. Wait. I can go further up. A long time ago, Ifrit would burn possessed books for us. We only want to burn the books that are possessed, but we don't know which ones those are. A blue mage's journey. Finally started learning monster skills. Arrow, level 5 death. A traveler's journal. I'll give the strange staff I found to that man from Tycoon. Whoop, page 32. Oh, page 64. Alright, cool. Let's heal back up. Okay. Let's go scope out these here monsters. Oh, hello. This is some weird stuff going on over here. Wait, what? What does it want me to do? Oh. This? No. No. All right. No. Okay. I am so confused where it wants me to go. There it goes. Okay. Weird maze. Weird, weird maze. Alright. Books. Freaking books, check them out. Oh, right. Yeah, read a book, read a book, read a mother effing book. Ah, that's a good video. I need to go find the video again. Whoa, page 128, that's new. Alright. Clearly, you're not how I want to continue. So maybe I should enter here. A lot more pages. Yeah, these pages are all weird. They're like monsters and stuff. Ooh, slimer. Ooh. Covered in gummy liquid. Gross. I am a freak. For many years I've existed, sealed within the pages of this book. Only those who can withstand my flames will be granted the privileges of summoning me. Sweet. Let's go, Ifrit. Let's freaking go. Enough! You have proven your worth. I shall grant you use of my powers. Yes, Ifrit, come to me. Come to Lena. Yes. See the monster Ifrit. Alright, now let's see. None shall pass. Yeah, Ifrit! Sorry, sir! Yeah, that's right. Preemptive strike. Attack. Summon. Ifrit! Look at that guy go. Yeah, whoosh. Hellfire. Yeah, burn the books. Ninja suit? Why? I have a ninja. Perfect. Hello, page 64. We meet again. I'll meet you a few more times. Ooh, 256. That's a new one. Ooh. I should also probably cast gear a few times. Ninja Ferris is looking not great. Let's see. Also doesn't do bad damage. Ooh, Phoenix down. I'll always take a Phoenix down. There we go. Use that rod. Yeah. Go shoot. Page 128's coming for me. Still coming for me. Oh, the gummy liquid. Uh-oh. Page 32. Ooh. That's similar things happen to me in my life where I'm like, bug. Wait, no, you're just like a harmless bug, not a terrible, terrible bug. Oh shit, I might need to go invest in some tents and or cottages pretty soon. Forget, was there anything else I could do around here? Was this... Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, I had to fight it again. Okay. Oh geez, yeah, shadows are can be unfun. Alright, let's see. Is that mid? Stay on your toes. What a bad feeling about this place. Uh-oh, it's Byblos. Libra. Oh shoot. Maybe I should not have. I'm sort of taking a guess here that I want fire. I may not be, maybe wrong. Maybe I want Toad. Oh, we gotta. Nope, I wanted fire. All right, cool. Protect. Oh, you suck. Impy, you suck. Alright, alright, alright. I'll just keep it heavy, it's just a tiny moth. Ah. Yes, Discord don't work. I can't type in Discord anyways right now. I'm streamings. Drain. Why'd you want to do that? Yes, Hellfire, come on, Efreet. You are Efreet. The seal you've. So this is the end. But only for me. Very soon the Master Seal will be blown wide open. Whoa! Huh? I told you not to bother me while I'm reading. Don't tell me you were engrossed in that book the whole time. What whole time? Now that you mention, I did hear some rustling behind me. Was that you? You gotta be kidding. Strange for this one. Aw, man, you start reading a book, you get engrossed. Alright, guess it's time to go back, huh? Yeah, it's kind of what? I know a shortcut. Woo! Thank you, Chili, for giving me them bits. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, too. Mid, you're alright. Thank you for finding Mid. Thank goodness you're safe. You came to save me? I was just reading, though. I don't know what I need to be saved from, but it was nice of you all the same. It's not been super cold, though. It's been unnaturally warm for this time of year. Oh yeah, look at this. I found a book. The most amazing book. Check it out. I bet with this method we could get the fire-powered ship moving. I gotta tell Grandpa Sid about this one right away. Sid, oh, you know him? He's my grandfather. Grandfather's so awesome. When he gets absorbed in his research, he's unstoppable. He'll never give up until he's found the solution. Maybe that's how he was in the past, but what are you talking about? I'm just saying, he was sure acting like he was giving up now. What? He would never do that. Anyways, I was mentioning earlier in the stream, it was 73 degrees Fahrenheit here yesterday. It was like early autumn, spring weather, not winter weather. Late autumn weather. Mid? No, go back. I'm not ready to go back yet. I need to drink from your vat of HP and MP juice. Yeah. No, it's very, very warm for being up here, down here in Alabama, where I live. Alright, you're gonna tell me where Midgant? So glad it's alright. She ran out of here, looked pretty flustered. Let her smart professor. He rushed out, find Professor Sid. Alright, let's go this way. Maybe he went this way. Yeah! A free, just like in my favorite upcoming video game, Final Fantasy 16. Well, yeah, like this is like the best time for weather normally, where it gets just it's not like ultra freezing yet, but all the bugs die. It's the best time. Uh-oh. We in it. We in the sands. Maybe I should be going back to Shiva. I don't know. So no matter what I do, it is shifting me away, from where I was going, huh? Alright. Some levels up, so that's going all the way over, down, there, spitting out, that way, down, over, spitting out. So I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this yet. Man, yeah, cicadas are a thing. We definitely get those here in Alabama, for sure. Shoot. Nope, you still have another level to go, White Mage. Alright, cool. Alright, well, if I went from going back the way I came, then I might as well take this chance to get some free health and MP back, because I am spending that like it's out of style. Maybe he went back to the ship? Oh, nope. Staying away from that frickin' hell desert. Don't, frickin' drum chimeras. Those things suck. So one time playing Final Fantasy 14 when I got to level, floor like 180. House of the Dead. And then just getting stomped flat by frickin' chimeras. Frickin' chimeras. Hate chimeras. Alright, let's see. You hanging out in here anywhere? Nope. Nope. Cool. Maybe you're in town drinking your life away. Sids have done that before. Yep. Oh, Zelgadis is a different kind of Chimera. He's not a drum Chimera. Sid, Mid isn't here? Come on, man. Pull yourself together. Leave me alone. Don't waste your time on a worthless old lump like me. Grandpa. Mid? Beat up, beat up, beat up, beat up. Ouch, Mid, stop that. What are you doing? Beat up, 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 beat up. What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never. You're a regular shonen hero. Mid, you've always told me not to be afraid of failing. You told me even if you mess up, you start over and try again. What happened to that? Mid. You're right. Just try again. You're right. Mid, you're absolutely right. That's right, Gaius. You just gotta keep trying again. 1 second, y'all. One out? Of course I am. The kid really to get named Mid, but it was, back in the times before Mid was like something people actually talked about. The Earth Crystal's still out there, yeah, but where? Well, I don't know about that, but I got to find and protect it. To that, we'll need the firepower ship. Yes, we'll need to get the ship moving again without the crystal. Way ahead of you, Grandpa. Just look at this. Meanwhile, look at this. Yeah, that's right. I got a book. You can read it and everything. Mid, where'd you dig this up? I see. Like that. Nice work, Mid. This could do it. All right, let's get to work. Yeah! BRB. What are you doing with my hair? Golly. This cat, I tell you what. It's a good thing I'm currently playing on a controller, huh? Always save, because you never know. Get out of the way! We're sciencing. You'll have to excuse Mid. He's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship. Just you sit tight. Yep. All right. Cool. Galif, what's wrong? Yeah, you look even stranger than usual. Dang, got him. Galif, you alright? my head. It's going on wobbly pixels. Aw. Cozy socks and a pink blanket. Nice. Yeah, we one of our Christmas gifts for Anna's mom was a heated blanket because we keep things extra cold around here. Oh my gosh, camera, come on. Work with me here. And we had to give it to her earlier because she was visiting and she was just so cold. And we're like, here, take the heated blanket. And it was just the best thing for her. Come on, let them wobbly pixels work. Grandpa. Mid? Grandpa. There she is. Kryle. Ouch, Mid, stop that. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, silly old fool? You must never give up. Never. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, aw, hey, knock it off. Silly old fool. Kryle. She's not just a character in Final Fantasy 14. She's also a character in Final Fantasy 5. I'm not from this world. Wait, what? I came here in a meteorite sent from another world. Because the evil we sealed away 30 years ago is beginning to reawaken. I came here to stop it. The evil's reawakening? That's right, a terrible evil at that. The Dark Warlock, X-Death. No doubt about it. The power of the 4 crystals converges on this spot. Perfect, we'll use their power to seal X-Death here. Oh, hey, those are those stones I saw on the map earlier. Came here once before to seal them away 30 years ago. So, if all 4 crystals are destroyed, the seal you place on X-Death will be broken? Right, my head. Galuf. Still can't remember clearly. Ugh, but can't allow X-Death to be revived. My pixels are all wobbly. I'm okay, Metal Gear. Oh, they all tired. Z's. Ah, slept like a top. Get up, boy. Ah, slept like a top. Yeah, I sound like an old man. Man, I need to start using that phrase more often when I wake up. Be like, hey, Anna. Ah, slept like a top. Whatever that means. Anyways, it's finished. We're so awesome. Presenting a boat that can sail without any wind. Now that we have a ship, we can go find the Earth Crystal. Righto. We're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of Ancients for now. She'll have to find some more clues there. What are you doing? If you need anything, make sure to stop by. Take care of yourselves. Aww. Penny sounds very cute. Whoa! I don't have... Uh-oh. Well, that didn't quite work like I wanted it to. Well, I guess it is called the, Thunder, ain't it? That's my bad. Alright. What y'all got for me? Well, first things first. Free healing. Oh my gosh, Chihuahuas are so little. They're so little. And she's a short and long hair mix, so it's very cool for her. Oh, that sounds neat. Been tearing through these books, but can't find a dang thing about the Earth Crystal. Not a darn thing. Can't find a thing. Not a darn thing. Hey, I heard myself the first time. Mid, you so mid. This book says something about a crescent-shaped island. Sounds a little sketchy, though. Alright, a crescent-shaped island. Alright. Yeah, the dog we have visiting us is very, 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 very small. Alright, let's see. Well, I've got a ship. And let's see, on the bottom right here, I think I see a crescent-shaped island. Alright, got some Hagens, yeah. Oh, you done? Guys is done with me. For now, he'll be back. He always comes back. Whether you want him to or not. Oh, hey. There's another library over here. Preemptive strike against Hagens. Yeah. Ooh, right. Ferris mastered image. Cool. Oh, no. Yeah, nothing. Oh, sea... Ibis? Sea Ibis? Sea Ibis? Sea Ibis? Sea... Dead birds? Oh man, ninja. They fight fast. Alright, we're getting there, Galliv. You're going to become a real good white mage. Alright. Oh, Crescent Shape Island. Hey, there's a little town. Crescent. Oh, well, that's the name of the town. Alright. Alright. Oh. What? Not again. It's another quake. Oh, there it is. Yeah. What the crap? I'm doing all right and just getting some streaming done. No, it's all good. That's what, but Ida's like doesn't understand that. Oh yeah, I mean of course. Man. I guess I should probably go check on the ship. Oh, the ship's sinking. Oh, great. So good. Well, that surely happened. We get a lot of earthquakes on this island. Each one causes a whirlpool to form in the bay. Don't tell me your ship was sucked into one. Sorry. Well, aren't you unlucky? Thanks, old guy. This island is blessed. Crops grow on their own, and even though it rarely rains, nothing ever seems to need water. Uh-huh. Another good harvest this year. It's all thanks to the fertile soil we have on this island. Mm-hmm. This old guy's a kid. Okay, tell us again about the ruins. You can find the ruins of Ronka. Ronka, huh? On the western continent. What's really weird, though, is that the artifacts found there are remarkably similar to the ones on this island. Yo, Pops! These folks want to know about the chocobos. Black chocobos were glorious birds, born and bred in the forest. Once you mounted one, they'd only let you off in the wooded area. Anyway, they're extinct now. Mm-hmm. Ooh, only 10 gil, though. That's nice. Come on. Come on. You want attention. Yes, I see that. You saw the occasional roommate, and you are now feeling so unloved. It's okay. It's okay. Such a yawny puppy. You're just a little bit bigger than a chihuahua, though. Did you know that? Ah. Do you want to learn to dance? No, you don't. You don't like it when people hold your paws, huh? You do not. But now we got the rave music going. Come on, let's go. Oh, oons, 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 oons. All right. You doing better? You doing better? Can I play the game again? Are you sated? All right. Let's see. Let's get this back to white. There we go. Let's see. I could use some more tints. Thank you. No, thank you. Try to catch a black choco in the forest, but it outran me. Wouldn't chocobo race be totally extreme? No, guess not. Actually, it'd be pretty great. My grandpa used to tell me that rock-like monsters really hate gold hairpins. The fashion world is fickle, huh? Uh-huh. Gee, look at this water. It rarely rains here, but the spring just keeps on bubbling up. Sometimes you can hear strange noises coming from underground. Gives me the creeps. What we got here? Ooh, that doesn't do me much good. But that's good. Alright. I mean, I am too, but that's because my dog just started yawning at me just a second ago. Like, that feels like I'm buying those for plans ahead. Come on. When do you form? Oh, I already have all these spells. Never mind. In that case, equip. Optimal, 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 optimal. Everybody be optimal. Nope. Yep. Look at the fountain. Fountain's so cool. So optimal, so optimized, nothing here. Okay. Just you can get over here, but it doesn't really do much. All right, cool, good to know. You're that. You're the jerky old man's like, haha, I lost your ship. But here's a place. Crescent Minstrel's house. Ooh, here we go. Let's play that piano. Getting pretty good at it, Barts. What up, Minstrel? If you sing this battle little by little, your energy will increase. Mighty March. Cool, well, good to know. I just liked listening to my piano skills get better. Okay, so clearly, what the game wants me to do currently is go find a chocobo, I guess. What the heck is that? Is it a chocobo? Doesn't look like a chocobo I've ever seen. Whatever it is, I'll catch it. Cool, it's a black chocobo. Well, that means they weren't really extinct after all. Guess not. I heard black chocobos can fly, so giddy up. Whoa, what? Well, that almost... Well, it didn't giddy. Did you break it or something? Not funny, old man. Sounds like it's got something stuck down its gullet. Ooh! Ooh, crystal shards. The explosion at Carnet Castle must have sent him flying over here. And because he swallowed him, he couldn't fly. That's how that works, I guess. Resting within the shard of warrior spirit. Bard. Ranger. Ew, they're still sticky, but maybe now we'll be able to fly. He's like, alright, let's go, let's do this. Shake that choco booty. Yeah. Yeah, I can fly. I can do the flying things like flying. I'm going to do this place and going to places that you can get to. I don't know where I can actually go, so I'm sort of flying around. That's pretty cool too. Oh, whoa, I can fly over some mountains. Alright, cool. Nice. Excellent. But I'm actually not sure where to go now. I mean, I've got this cool bird. You can fly around and stuff. But now where do I go? I feel kind of bad I'm just sort of flying everywhere. Okay, so that's... Can't land there. Go over here. Nope. Can't know where to land here either. There's no... Well, I mean, there's this... It's like sort of wind my way around here. Alright, Ferris, what do I want to have you now? Make you a bard? Make you a ranger? Let's try this for now. This seems fun. I mean, I am Southwest Continent. That's where I kind of landed. Bombs and the blizzards. Okay, if this feels like a Shiva sort of thing. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm going to change you to Ranger. I feel that seems good. I don't have that many spells yet. Okay, you're a cave. This is Jakol Cave. You don't work yet. Alright. Bio soldiers! Oh dear. Ooh, buy on everybody. That sucks. Alright. Well, actually, I would imagine that you could probably hang in the back now that you're a ranger, because you've got a bow and arrow. I don't think that has to... Previously in life, that would be things that would work. Alright, so this is the famous Jakol. I've heard a lot about it. Welcome to Jakol. The people of this village are descended from the ancient Ronkins. Sounds like a big deal, don't it? Man, these old guys are really proud of them stuff. How cheap are you? 30 gil. Rip off. Yeah, let's go. All healed up. That is a thing. Okay. They say you can hear weird sounds coming from the ground on Crescent Island. Freaky. Alright. The shops here all sell weapons and armor that were excavated from the caves to the north. My pa's an adventurer. He's off adventuring right now. My grandpap was an adventurer. He told me there was something underneath Crescent Island. They are be changing them big city hotel prices. 500 years ago, our ancestors had a great civilization. I see. The ancient ruins. Ain't no one allowed to go in there. But them young folks nowadays don't pay heed to no nothing. That's true. We don't. like I'm young. Alright. What kind of spells are you selling? I already got all you. Alright, well that was nothing. Come on, give me some new spells. Some new swords. So I think I'm still using the same frickin' mithril sword. There we go. Alright, now we're talking. Get a little bit of everything over here. Alright, what can you do for? Well, I already got a green beret. Already got the ninja suit. Got that. Alright, well then, never mind. I ain't got much. Oh no, shoot. That's actually better. Check all more like. No, good smile. Why you delaying everything? Ever been Ice Story Falls? Everyone says they're huge and the view is breathtaking. Man, I want to go. There we go. Come on, let's play. Yes. Yeah. What's up? Come on, honey. Stay next to me and follow my lead. Why not? Hey, you there. Come join us. Uh-oh. This feels... You're the other side of the screen. One more time. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. The caves have pretty much been looted bare. Most of the treasure chests you'll see are empty. Wouldn't think we're much point in checking them out unless the traps in the ancient set are actually mumble. Uh-huh. If you go as deep as you can into the cave, there's a wall you can climb to get outside. Cool. Wait patiently on the path with the skull switches. The truth will be revealed. Kids see days in the foolhardy sense of adventure. Blah. This pub is always full of adventurers hoping to strike it rich and find treasure in the caves up north of here. Caves up north are full of traps left by the ancients. If you go there, watch your step. Seeing more and more that I need to go check out these caves at some point, huh? Alright, there we go. Thank you, no thank you. Okay, I think that's... Is that it? Is that all this town's got to offer? I think so. Alright, I'm gonna be right back and then make use of the facilities, and then I'll come back. We're gonna explore some caves. Stick around. Let's get back to it. In it to win it. Let's go spelunk some caves. After we fight some biosoldiers. Oof. Damn. Damn. Alright. Just as soon as I go back and re-heal up. So, native, not the folks that make, like, deodorant. That should really be sponsoring me now that I've mentioned them. Ah, a spicy figure brand. I see. So, that's where you get the good stuff from, I understand now. Look, I've been to enough cons to know that deodorant's a good thing. Okay, so that went forward. Nutkins! That take it back and open the door. Okay, cool. Ooh, back attack. Skull Eater. Uh-oh. Okay, well, they fled, so... Inside... Oh, shit! Go, 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 go. That sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks, 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 sucks. Alright. I felt that was like some Tomberry action going on, but alright. See, I get that, except that I will, honestly, in the middle, I will, whenever I hit up my hotel room during the con, I'll go back and re-deodorize and clean up. Like, I don't mess around. Like, I don't want to smell like funk. I want to smell like human. That's, like, nice and clean, and I will use... it's one of the reasons why I would much prefer to stay as close on site when I can to cons. Again, just so I can make sure I don't smell like jank. Nice. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah. Like, make sure you ain't hungry, drink water, deodorize on the regular. Way to be. Alright, so that... I see. Alright, so... You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And you know what? We're gonna... Tobias, we're gonna feel the same way in July when we get hitting up Vegas. I'll definitely pack in my native deodorant. Sponsor me now. Oh, nope, run away. Alright, so there's that. Now we wrap around. Kill the Nutkins. Ooh, we got... Oh, shoot. Who's gonna flee first? Hopefully... Alright. Oh no. I am running low on the healings. Lone Wolf the Pit Pocket was here. Damn it. Run. No, 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 no. God dang it. Climb, 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 climb. Double tint it. So I can get more of my HP and MP back. Where does it want me to go? Yeah, I feel like this is as deep as this cavern goes, right? They don't have any magic spells to teleport me out. They do not. Frickin' Skull Eaters, you suck balls. Really? My one white mage, and you freaking jack 'em. Right from the get-go. Said wait, and all things would be revealed. We're on the things with skulls. So let's see if there was something to be revealed here. Not sure what to wait for. Or if this is even the spot I'm supposed to wait for. So how's everyone doing? As we wait for something to happen, I have to assume. As Tobias goes, oh, this one! And I'm like, oh, so this is a thing. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Am I in the right spot? There was someone saying the there is nothing indicating. Nope. Like, there's nothing happening with any of these. Nope. Cool. I will take the flea because it gives me extra ability points. You can't touch any of them. Alright, that was something that happened. But what was it? Now, will this be someplace I can go, or is it the same place? And climb, yeah. But this is still just the same spot. Nope. Friggin' escalators, man. Alright. I guess that's all there is to this cave?
The best way to get a drink out of a Vogon is stick your finger down his throat.
Alright, I hear you. I just thought that would be, like, something. I mean, I guess there was, I got the calling card from Lone Wolf. So I guess I guess there's that. I guess you know, the Lupin stand-in is, who's literally a wolf guy, is, that was a thing. That doesn't seem to be much. I mean, I guess it exists, but that was not really a lot. Yeah, yeah. I know Crescent Island, yeah. Do I need to go back? I can see why Tobias sort of popped off from here when it's... not exactly clear on where it really wants you to go. Yeah, no, I think I did do that. Like, yeah, let me just run off. So, okay. Yeah, because right now that's blocked off. You pull it up here. That doesn't work. Give it a second. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. And that clears up that. No, you need to go back that way, but I've already done that stuff. So I guess there just wasn't that much to this area that I thought there was more to it than there is. Which, okay. But you know what? Labyrinth of Ancients, you know, that I can do. I got a calling card from Lone Wolf. They're sort of Lupin the Third analog that's an actual wolf guy. There was a treasure chest. He was like, "Aha!" But I got it because I'm Lone Wolf, famous thief. Oh, there's that meteorite. There's that. Because I want to go further down. Nope, down this way. This way. No, that's a castle. Alright, where's the freaking Library of the Ancients? Oh, ha ha ha, I'm the wrong way. Okay, clearly it's alright. Hey, you're back! Sid, we found Crescent Island, but the fire-powered ship sank. Oh, so? Whatever, we'll just build a new one. Really? Alright, go y'all. More importantly, we've learned the whereabouts of King Tycoon. What? What? He was spotted in Karnak, and was then seen entering the desert of the Shifting Sands. Shifting Sands? It's a desert to the west of here, where the sand flows like water. Hence the name. They say beyond the dunes is the town of ruin, but no one could even enter the desert to find out, let alone cross it. But if no one could enter the desert, how was the king managed to do it? Good question. Witnesses claim to see him floating in midair. Floating? Well, come on, it's not like we're getting any closer to that desert by sitting around here. Doesn't matter how close we are to it if we don't know how to get in. You afraid of some sand, old man? I'm sure we'll figure out something once we see it. That's right, Prey return to the shifting sands. Let's check it out. Alright, let's first things first. You've got free healing. We should make use of that. Alright, I'm going to go prepare to get there. But I think once I get there, that's what I'm going to call this stream. Because... whoa! That looked cool, and I think all I did was silence them. Silent B. Time for you to go. Aw, dang. Y'all do not like bows. Needles, uh-oh. Well, didn't do much, did it? Alright, let's throw some Osana on you. Because I feel like this is probably going to be another dungeon, and it's already 3 my time, which means my wife should be wrapping up pretty soon. Unless she gives me the go-ahead to keep going. Because I think she now gets off more closer to 3:30 than 3? But Prey Return to the Shifting Sands is a really good name for the next stream. If I save the Shifting Sands for that stream. But I'm pretty positive this is where I'm probably going to fight Halicarnassus. So really the question is, do I want to fight Halicarnassus now? Theoretically, it may not be Halicarnassus, but this is the Shifting Sands. This feels like this is where that would be. Or should I save that for tomorrow? That's the question. Yeah, alright. Cool. Alright, well in that case, this is it for today's stream. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Chili, for the 100 bits. I really got to figure out ways to incentivize bits. I think that's a streamer thing I should be doing, but I have no idea how to do it. So anyways, y'all be good, and I will see y'all tomorrow for more Final Fantasy V. That's not a bad idea. Does anyone have any good ideas for a treat for Anna? I don't know. I wouldn't mind giving Anna a treat, but I don't have any treats. Anyways, I'll just make sure to give her a nice big hug when she gets home. So I'm going to hit the ending soon, and then I'm going to send y'all right back over to Chili. I think he's playing, is that Forspoken? Which I didn't know. Is there like a demo or something? I don't know. I don't have any treats, and Anna can't eat much anyways. I don't... like... man. Where's my ending screen? There it is. Alright, goodbye everybody.